you think when you hear Madfrog? What? Frogs that are mad? Are you serious? Yes, yes. Insane. Like, we're talking about #1 ranked team in North Texas for the last 5 years. When you say Madfrog, and when you hear Madfrog, especially at these tournaments, local qualifiers, national, it does not matter. People are afraid.
Good volleyball, intense volleyball, but I also think about a family. It's when you walk into the gym, it's not just the team, the parents, the players that you have that year. It's who have you had, who have you been involved with. You just know all the parents, you know all the players. You just get to know them as a coach, and that's just one of the things that I love is just how close Madfrog is as a club.
It's like a really fun club because like everybody's like so close on the teams, so Madfrog's like a really good environment.
Madfrog volleyball means to me like it's such a big community and probably like some of the nicest and coolest people I've ever met, and like it means a lot to me, especially like I really do not think I could go to any other club because I love Madfrog like a lot.
I feel like anytime someone asks me about it, I think it's more of a family instead of like an actual club because everyone just cheers each other on and it's more of just like a family instead of just like a community, I guess.
Intense. And I say intense because it's overall intense. We're not just talking from, you know, coaching staff, but the players, they reflect how their coach coaches them and what their coach brings out of them. And even from then, the parents. There's a very intense side from the parents, especially during those good games and also those games, the tearjerkers. So I just say intense overall. Not in a bad way though.
Competitive.
Why do you say that?
Their teams practice hard, really hard, to get to nationals, and then we compete to win.
Teamwork, because like we're all working together to achieve like one goal, and I think we've reached our goal a lot this season.
Family, because I think that whenever you walk in, like I said, like you see all your teammates and you see your coach and you just feel like, okay, like I'm happy to be here. Like I'm always excited to go to practice. Like I never dread going to practice. I'm never sad about seeing anybody. Like I see the parents, I see my coaches, I see the teammates, I see my old teammates, and it's just really a great time.
It's kind of like you have a feeling that you know what you believe in for yourself as a coach, and just the response that I got the first day of knowing them, it was a bit intense. It was a bit moving. I knew this team would be special that day, actually. Because 2 months later we had a parent meeting, and that's one of the first things that I said to all the parents in the conference room. We have so much versatility on our team. Everyone has different strengths, but finding a way to cultivate that and put it all together was the challenge.
kind of a rocky start. I don't know, we just kind of like needed more time working together and becoming more of like a team together. And then when we got to Spokane, the beginning was really tough and we had to, you know, just get back up to it. And then we won, which was awesome. And I was like, okay, we got this, like we can do it. And then Reno happened and then Tori's injury. So we kind of had to like change and learn to adapt to the new team. And then when we won Reno, it was like, oh my gosh, we might actually have a chance to do it all.
The most memorable thing would be just the moments during nationals when we were just like 11 points behind and all the parents were stressed out and screaming at us, and we had to just get it up point by point, and every point was just a fight. So it was just full of emotion.
Reno, after we won Spokane, Reno, it was like, all right, like let's prove it. Let's prove it again. Like we've been battle tested, and we got to do it again and just be the first white team to double qualify. So just going into those, it kind of changed from believing and like, hey, like we just got to grow as a group to be like, all right, like we've made some noise. Now let's prove why we've made the noise.
Probably Kennedy.
Probably Kennedy.
Kennedy or Alexis. Okay, I feel like me and Kennedy kind of like talk trash about the other team, like, oh, we're gonna beat them, we got this, we're gonna crush them. And then I feel like Robin talks about the other team too, like, oh, y'all guys are gonna crush them. So it's kind of like a mix of
Kennedy. Kennedy can have a bit of a fire under her, other than Coach Keith. Probably Kennedy. Kennedy or Amelia for sure.
Kennedy.
I don't know.
Probably Greer. Probably Greer or Amelia.
Probably Kennedy.
Could it be a parent?
Sure.
I feel like they'll see this though.
Who?
Gabby's mom.
Gabby, I think it was Gabby or Amelia. I heard them talking about it at one tournament on who like knee pads like smelled the worst. I'm pretty sure it was Gabby or Amelia.
Okay, Gabby Hunt, whenever you sit next to her, she's never washed her knee pads before the whole season, and I sat next to her at nationals and could smell her knee pads from like a foot away. It was horrible.
Gabby for sure. Gabby for sure.
me and Juliet.
Probably me. Either me or Gabby.
Gabby. Oh my goodness, this is lethal. I swear.
Gabby.
Gabby or Juliet. Me. Me.
Juliet or me.
Gabby or Juliet. They smelled so bad all season because they like would not ever wash them. It was so bad.
Gabby. So bad.
Really bad?
Yes. It's so bad.
They all believed in each other, they all wanted it, and no one was selfish. They all just wanted to be able to show who Madfrog is.
like these kids, they just came from out of nowhere and like became the super team.
What are you going to miss most about the team that you're on now? When you think of all of the practices and all of the games, what are you going to miss most?
Probably like our connection, because we've like our bonding. Like I feel like this team we bonded more than I have on like my other teams.
I think just being all together, like supporting each other constantly. Like yeah, we can get mad at each other, and we can yell at each other. Like stuff can happen, but like at the end of the day, we're all teammates and we're all best friends. And I think just supporting each other and being able to be there with each other was the best part.
Probably all the players, because they all just like, all of them each had like a different personality, and they were all so fun to be around and play with, because everyone was just so fun and just competitive, and everyone wanted to win on the team, and it was just a good energy to be around. And when we played, I thought we were all just having fun and just enjoying our time together.
Madfrog from Plano, Texas wins the 13s National Championship here in Dallas.
Good job. I wouldn't have become the player that I am today without them. So that's really, I really appreciate them doing that, and just like literally they did so much work, and also like proud of them because they had to deal with us for almost a year and wore a lot.
That they did an awesome job of coaching us from where we were and now where we are, because we've all improved along the way, and they just made us like a better team. Like all those practices leading up to nationals, like we've improved a lot and we've gotten pushed, and like just to work harder and want it more than we have, probably like just to be more competitive and wanting to win like this tournament, because we know we can win like if we just play free and have fun and be confident in ourselves.
I would like to say thank you for motivating me to become a better player and to become a better person, because I feel like Coach Key, she always just like, I had some ups and downs, but I feel like she really just motivated me and made me change the person I became today as a volleyball player.
Just like a thank you for everything, because they put up with a lot of stuff throughout the season. And they really never gave up on us. I mean, even when we were down at tournaments or in games or stuff, they just never gave up on us, and were always like pushing us to be better, so.
I would tell Coach Cribbs specifically, thank you for keeping the energy up, because I know
we can sometimes all get down on ourselves because we're worried about Coach Key getting mad, and he was just able to keep us up and going. But he also put the discipline in it. Like, he kept our energy up, but he made sure we knew what we did wrong, but he kind of sugarcoated it. So I like that. And then Coach Key will probably be the best coach I've ever had and ever will had, because she's just amazing. So I would tell her thank you so much, and I'm gonna miss her a lot.
I want to tell Coach Key and Coach Cribs thank you, because they pushed me to like my best, even if like it took a second to realize they're going so hard on me, because they know what I can do. They're pushing me so I can be my best. They're not just like, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, like picking at me. They're just pushing me to be my best, which I really like.
I'm just really grateful for them for how they gave me a chance this year and really pushed me to be a better person. I think that without them being there and running all the 17s and 36s and doing all our ab workouts, that I don't think we would have been able to win nationals. Like, they always pushed us and always believed in us even when we didn't, and it was always nice to have them around because they just always supported us.
Thank you for pushing me to my highest and for a great season.
For like making me push harder and like learn more stuff and not like letting me down and like, yeah, making me better.
I would tell Coach Key and Coach Cribs that I would thank them, because they made me and everybody else on this team just better players and better people.
I want to tell Coach Key and Coach Cribs thank you for preparing me and my team for nationals, and thank you for always pushing me.
Miss them the most. I don't really have anything really like specific, but I probably miss them the most because they were just like really like cheerful people they could really talk to. So like it'll be like they'll feel like parents to us. Like,
just wrapping up the season, wrapping up after nationals, and just waiting for the banner ceremony. I would love to just tell the girls and make sure that they remember, just be proud of this year, and know where we're starting, because this is only where the girls are starting. I fully expect this team to just keep growing, get on the top teams, keep winning. National championships are very rare because one team wins. So just remember this year, remember this moment, because it's gonna be hard to do it again. And especially when we all split up, just remember this year and cherish it, and then just always challenge yourself to be better. And I mean, we set the bar high this year, and so just keep trying to set that bar and keep growing and become the best volleyball player you can.
I've been proud of you since I've known you. I've loved you since I've known you. This has been my favorite team that I've ever coached, ever. In all my 7, 8 years of coaching at a club level, this being the highest level, just so happens. It's like, it's incredible. Like, they did that. I'll never forget them. I'll never forget them.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
I was supposed to go out after this, Rob. Damn.